Hey, Tracy. So I'm trying to do the StreamYard, but I have no idea what I'm doing. So I was kind of like waiting on you. See, could you help me a little bit? I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Do I need to wipe my phone up? I see Chrome or something on it. Um, I clicked something. First, it said that I'm not. Okay, let me see. Let me see. I don't know what's on my phone tonight. Okay, so first it says that I wasn't ready. And then I was trying to figure out how to invite the guests. And now I'm on the screen that say guest instruction, but I don't know how to take it back to my original previous screen because the two arrows at the top that's going in different direction, it's not clicking over to take me back to where I was. So I don't know what I did wrong. And I'm trying not to start the whole thing over. Mm, hello, Chisetta. I'm trying to start my StreamYard. Is this for StreamYard? Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but I got you guys on YouTube because I couldn't figure it out. But I did post it. And I'm trying to. Hello, Black Scorpion. And I'm trying to go back to the original screen, but I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let me see this. Does this work? Okay, that worked. So, okay. Hello, Caliber. So I'm trying to start my StreamYard, guys. So when I click on StreamYard, let me see. To invite somebody over, it says that it's not ready. So let me see. Setting. I don't know. Go back to general. Share video up for comments. No. So don't look like we're gonna be doing StreamYard. Add to screen. How do I add to screen, guys? What do I need to click? Evening screen. High screen. I just. So, how do I add the video to the screen, guys? Stop the cam. Story time. Okay. Display name. Share. Invite. Leave studio. Having issues. Let me see. Live view. Comments. Show up on StreamYard. This is an example. Click on a comment to show it on the screen. Okay. Ain't nobody gave me no comment yet because we haven't went live. How do we go live? Layout for solo person. Start. Okay, so this is why I be giving up too fast, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so okay, that don't work. Let me see right here. Okay, add to screen. Okay, I don't did something. I don't see my picture, but I hear the thing moving. I see the thing moving. I did something. I add to screen. Now, uh, turn on the camera. Let's see, does this work? Okay, there I am. Okay. So, tell me, what do you see on your end, Tracy? Do you see me on this one or on both? I'm gonna have to stop one of them. Okay, guys, here I come. Okay, so we still not quite ready for that. Moving right along. Okay. So hello, guys. Hello, everybody. So hello, guys. Hello, everybody. So hello, guys. Hello, everybody. Mm-hmm. So see, that's working. Okay. So I can see you guys. Hello, Lady D. And Willette. And Steen of the Scorpion. Caliber. So, Tracy. All of my favorite people. Hello, hello. I'll catch him another time. Evening, my beautiful love. I don't know about StreamYard. Evening, Granny. Hi, Chisetta. Hi, Steen. Evening, Steen. Evening, Chisetta. Does anyone know about StreamYard? Tracy, Caliber, Chisetta. Good evening, Libra 4. Hello, Ask Granny Mod in chat. Oh, okay. But now you see me, right? So guys, how do you guys feel about all of the shenanigans that's going on? You know, since I stopped following a lot of these people, I feel like I feel like I have peace. I have peace of mind. I'm not, I have no idea what Teresa's doing. I have no idea. I haven't watched her. I hear talk here and there, but I don't go see what the people are talking about. Um, we have this real bad storm down in Florida, and they was talking about Sarasota, and that's the only thing that really made me think of her because I know the children are there, I think. So I was a little thinking about that. But it seems like to me, I don't know whether you guys know this or not, but if you keep your eyes open, you will see that there's some people missing. I'm not seeing these people. Where's everybody? Are these content creators slowly stepping out the scene? Because there's some people missing. I haven't been seeing anybody. A lot of new content creators are coming on the scene, but what happened to the people that was already here? Or is it just me? Have anybody noticed that we're not seeing everybody? Where's everybody? I don't see you guys commenting. I don't see anything. Is anybody commenting? Is everybody still on social media? Um, I don't see. Well, see, I don't follow anybody. I don't see. Let me think of some people because I don't be following nobody. And I don't really want to say any names. But I feel like Wade, I haven't been seeing him uh, putting out a lot of stuff. You all know how he was putting out a lot of stuff 3, 4, 5 times a day about different stuff. I don't be seeing that anymore. I think it's just me though. I don't see sports person. I told y'all I don't see Gigi. Um, I think it's me. I don't be seeing S Thoughts. I don't be seeing a lot of people. But are they still there? Everybody still doing their commentary? Oh, okay. I was thinking everybody was sliding out. I know that Big and Benny and Layla, they's trying to move out the scene, but I just feel like a lot of people it's not the same. The same people are not here. But I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't follow these people anymore because at some point, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I bore easily. I get bored fast. And I just can't do anything 2, 3, 4, and 5 years and get no satisfaction, or I'm not getting any type of um, knowledge. I'm not learning from it. I have never just wallowed around in drama and stuff like that because I get no joy from that. So, like I said, I think it's just me. I think it's just me. But I was thinking this morning, and I was saying to myself, like, I remember a time when I was young and my mom, when she was raising her girls, You know, when we would getting into our teenage years, our parents was kind of like would groom us for the type of man that we should even be interested in. And it was always like uh, the man that's gonna treat you like a queen, the man that's a hard worker, the man that's a good provider, God-fearing man. You know, not exactly in that order, but those are the things that we kind of like um, thrived. Those are the principles and the morals that we had when we was looking for a marriage material. You know, when you thinking about getting with somebody. And so I was thinking when I said those things, and I said, now look at the way things have become to this day and time. Like our children and our grandchildren, daughters now, guys. I'm talking about our daughters. They don't have the same high hopes, and you know, we used to think highly of things that we want. Uh, our daughters and granddaughters and great granddaughters, here they go, guys. Oh, he cute. I want to have his baby. Say what? Is that it? We'll have cute kids. I say, what? What's wrong with the young people? Oh, you see what he's driving? He got a nice car. I'm like, ooh, you see his shoes? Now, if he wear nice shoes, that means he got nice clothes. That means he got some money. Have you all seen the difference in the generation? It's so weird to me to watch it. Have anybody else noticed that with the younger generation, how they're what is the word I'm searching for? They low standards. Their standards are so much lower than ours. Now you know, back in our days, they used to call some women gold diggers back then also. The younger generation, Black Scorpion, the younger generation, maybe your daughter, you know what I'm saying the younger generation. I have heard it, I think I have heard it probably about the past 15, 20 years. The young girls, how they say little crazy stuff like what I said. He cute. I just be somewhere in a corner listening to the girls talk to the girls. I'm gonna have his baby. We gonna have some pretty kids. I'm like, what? Is that it? Oh, he got a nice car. I'm gonna get him. He gonna be my man. Say what? That's it? Just a nice car? How you know he's not driving his friend's car? His daddy car, his mama car. I'm telling you, I know I'm not imagining. The standards of the generation went all the way down, okay? Now, I'm not saying all, but it's just too many that doesn't have those high standards anymore. They just, and you know at one point they were saying roughneck. They like the pants hanging off the behind, walking, holding your pants with your left hand and walking all wide-legged, you know, just crazy looking stuff. Crazy looking stuff. How could our daughters, how could they even be attracted to something, someone like that? You know? So I said the standard of the generation, it deteriorated in some way. Hey, True. Yeah. So I was just thinking about that this morning. I was just thinking that I don't know what happened to our daughters. You know, just I'm just saying the generation. I'm really just saying the generation. Seems like every generation we lose something. We lose something. You know, like I heard these young girls talking, and these young girls were still in school. They was in high school, and they was talking, and they was sounding like the guys. So one girl said to the other girl, I saw my hoe today. So I was like, what are they talking about? They was talking about, she was talking about her old ex-boyfriend. And I'm like, wow, is that how they talking? You know, they don't care nothing about the elderly being in the rooms. It's just, you know, no respect at all. It was F this and F that, and I was like, I'm sitting right here. I'm right here, guys. So that part didn't matter, but I was just listening at the way they talk. They sounded like guys when the guys be some guys describing the women, they'll call them that H this and that hold this, that hold that. This little girl in high school now, talking about her hoes, and I had me a lot of hoes, and my hoes, I was like, what is she talking about? This lingo is driving me nuts. You know, guys, when I was young, the worst that we had, I was thinking about this 3 days ago. Do you all remember back in the 70s? The only thing we would say is right on. And the right on meant the same thing as true that and you're right and what's the lingo of today? You feel me? You heard me? You feel me? We used to say right on, you know. Which if you say it now, it sounds funny, like right on. What is right on? But do you all remember the 70s? The 70s and stuff. I can't say 60, but I can't remember the 70s. When the people, like the hippies and the stuff like that, they would say right on. Who don't heard that lingo? So I'm watching y'all comments. Nobody heard right on. Y'all making me laugh now. Yes, Tracy, much different. Scorpion say, of course I have. That used to be so funny. Now you said it sounds so crazy, right? Right on. What is right on? Right on. Right on. See, I'm a thinker. I try to dissect stuff like, what did that mean when we were saying right on, right on? I know it meant you're right, but why did we choose right on? Groovy. Now I don't know any people that said groovy, black scorpion, but you're right. But you are right. I did hear it, but I just didn't know any people that said it. Okay? So that was during that same time. Groovy and right on and I got soul. Give me 5. Oh, Tracy said she never heard groovy. Well, that was that word came about, if I'm not mistaken. Have you ever heard of people talk about the hippies and the stuff like that? It was a name for it. Caliber, I heard Caliber say it before. Caliber, what was the name that they named when everybody would go have to sit out and everybody be smoking and doing their drugs and stuff out in the open? It was a time. What did they call that time? I cannot think of it. Caliber, no, because I heard him say it before. I can't think of it. Because I didn't partake. I was too young. But I do know of it. Um, when everybody would go sit out, Woodstock. Yeah, Tracy, you never heard of Woodstock? Woodstock is a time when everybody was just, I guess it was just, I don't know whether it was a day or era, I don't know what it was, but the older people, the whites, the blacks, they would all mingle together and they would go sit out at this place called Woodstock. I think it was a park. I'm not quite sure, but they would have a smoke out. And everybody be smoking their marijuana and just having a great time, music and stuff like that. And it was peace, love, and soul. Peace, love, and soul. That's what, if there was no violence and stuff like that, everybody just wanted peace. And everybody wanted to love on each other. And you had soul, meaning you were hip. Just craziness, but thank you, Caliber. Caliber said, now I got to remember, Granny. Yeah, I know it's been a while. That's a long time back right there. That's a long time back right there. Like I said, I was a kid, but I remember that. Bless Scorpion say, yes, the 70s was thumbs up. I was still in middle school. But I do remember that time. I had older cousins and I had older sisters. And I just remember that time. It's vaguely in my memory, but I do remember. I remember that. So guys, I really wanted to do my StreamYard tonight because I wanted you guys to come on and we was going to do a Q&A tonight. But, and I also want us to do Friday, I want us to do I want you guys to be thinking about your favorite movies. And we're going to have some prizes we're going to be playing around with on Friday. We're going to give away some prizes and stuff like that. We're going to do movies. Like, we're going to be guessing these different parts of movies. And everybody going to get a chance to, like, type in a scene. And I'm going to read it aloud. And people are going to have to guess what movie it is. So I want you guys to work on it. But also remember, I want you to make sure you sum it up small. It can't be no whole big old paragraph. You got to know how to describe what you're saying in a few words, a few words. Like I could say, everybody know this one right here. Did you tell Harpo to beat me? So if I say that, see, everybody gonna get stuff. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit difficult than that. But did you tell Harpo to beat me? So everybody know what movie that was, and we're gonna guess the movie. So that's gonna be Friday. We're gonna do that on Friday. But I was listening to. I've been listening to the different. Okay, sounds fun. Yes, Lady D. Everybody know that one. That's why I said that's a really easy one. But I want you guys to come with something too now. I don't want to be the only one trying to do these movies, but I am a movie buff, or I used to be before social media. So I might can still do a little something, because I just got on social media last year. So I might still have a little something in my memory bank. But yeah. Okay. Wow. Tracy said, I never said no groovy. Tracy, you never said groovy, man, groovy? am doing wonderful. Um, how do you guys feel about, okay, Lady D said, I'm going to read a few comments. No, I never said it. My 19-year-old son say, right on. Oh, for real? My grandmother said that. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Yeah. So 19, I'm going to see. Well, my grandkids, I don't have a 19. Well, close, 17. So, yeah. Somebody, Caliber talking about love, peace, and hair grease. Now, I think that's a new thing right there, Caliber. I haven't heard that. It was love, it was peace, love, and soul. Now, I don't know about no love, peace, and hair grease now. Because, you know, they used to say that on Soul Train every weekend. When the music go off, and when they go off, they be like, and they would throw the kiss. Love, peace, and soul. What the name was? Cornelius was the last name. What's the first name? Donnie? Was it Donnie? Or Don? Don Cornelius? Okay. Yeah, Don. It was weird that he must have had some type of tumor on his brain, because he used to have those really bad headaches, and we never knew that until they did the movie about his life. Yes, we used to have some nice clothes back then, Lady D. We really did. We used to be dressing up. We were so stylish. I miss the guys wearing their pants up on their hip and not down up under their butt. I don't know what that means. They say it's a jailhouse code, you know. And I just look at our people and how we make anything a fade, you know. And we just go, even whether it's, you know, I just wish we was more like, no, that don't look right, or, you know, instead of jumping on the bandwagon and everything that's a fade. Like, you know, years ago they had the wife beaters, and they still got it. That's the white t-shirt that men's wear. They got the thin straps on. They call those wife beaters. Now, what they come up with that name for, I have no idea why they call it wife beater. But, yeah. And then the people talking about the young girl, they didn't want a nice boyfriend, a nice, decent boyfriend. They wanted a rough, jail-bound, or been to jail type of boyfriend. I mean, I know I'm not speaking of everybody, but a lot of young girls was doing that, and I thought that was so weird, because I was raising good, upstanding men, and none of them was roughneck and all of that. I wasn't feeling that. I wasn't feeling that. So I just telling them, I guess y'all ain't gonna have no girlfriend, because ain't none of my boys gonna be putting their hand on no woman now. We not gonna go like that. We not gonna go like that. And I don't think I ever bought my sons a wife beater. When they got older, they might have did it themselves, but I bought regular t-shirts. I ain't buying no wife beater. I don't even like the name. So I was that type of parent. I was like, you know, what's in the name? The name was everything, you know. Lady D said, yes, ma'am, I'm glad I'm a 70s baby. When we had real grandmothers and dinners for breakfast, laugh out loud. You better say it. My kids and my nieces and everybody, they still talk about my mother, because my mother was something else. They remember that. They remember that grandma. She didn't play either. She didn't play. And they could have dinner for breakfast, breakfast for dinner, you know. Let them get away with so much, but then the discipline was there. The discipline was there. Bible early this morning. It said, it didn't say the word spare the rod, spoil the child, but we know that that is in the Bible. But it was just saying, chastise your child while you can. You know, when they get to be grown, you can't chastise them then. But while they small, you can mold them and chastise them a little bit. And I like that. When I read that this morning, that's the first thing I thought about was spoil the child. Spare the rod, spoil the child. That's the first thing I thought about when I read that. But I never will forget the time. I think I mentioned it to you guys before, when the black family was just strong. You know, guys, we was rooted, we was solid, we had morals, principles, and the other races and stuff. They used to always be complimenting how polite and mannerable our children was. Me as a child, as the children was, and they kids would be so rowdy and talking back to the parents and hitting the parents back and saying no. And when we saw something like that, we just hold our breath like, because we thinking you finna lose your head, your life or something, because our parents just did not play that kind of stuff. You know, they did not play. You could not. I wish you would talk back. I wish you would. I wish you would say something back. I wish you would. Our parents did not play that. So when we saw other kids doing it and getting away with, we were just like, what is wrong with the parent? What is wrong with the parent? But I know that it was like a, no way. My mama hit so many, but we got hit in the mouth so much, saying the wrong thing. I'm just glad she wasn't that type of parent to want to wash her mouth out with soap and that kind of stuff. Cause we knew what we could and could not do. Ain't no cursing going on, so we didn't have to worry about getting our mouth washed out with soap. But I know some kids had to deal with that. The parent would wash their mouth out with soap, cause those old parents, they didn't play. That's right. Children were seen and not heard. You better say it. And you know, I think that did us a world of good. And I think our parents were so honest with us. We knew that bad things could happen. Thank you so much, Lady D, for joining. We knew bad things could happen, but the children of today, the grown-ups, the way that they raise their kids, they raise them because they don't want to tell them anything bad. You know, they don't want to say Mr. Smith next door might be a child predator. You know, you don't want to scare the kids. Our parents used to tell us how TIT is. We knew that bad things could happen if you did certain things, you know. And I think that's a disadvantage to the kids this day and time, because they parents, I know my grandkids and my sons, I know they so guilty because they don't want the kids to know the bad things. But you gotta tell them. You gotta tell them, just like they got this thing going around here in Georgia. They were saying that somebody done made these fentanyl. Fentanyl is a drug, guys, that kill people. And when they making it, you could die just from the fume of it. So when they make it and then they get a drug bust or something, they go to those houses where they are making that fentanyl. They have to put on hazmat costumes and stuff. You know, the mask, the hand. They can't even touch it or inhale it because it's very, very dangerous. So what's going on here is somebody done made millions of fentanyl, and it looks just like children candy. It's the prettiest colors you want to see, guys. It's a neon, hot pink, blue, red, green, just pretty orange, color that would attract kids. So I was calling my sons and their wives all day long today saying, make sure you tell the grandkids, don't take any candy from anybody, okay? If your friend in school and they eating some sweet tarts, they look like little sweet tarts and they look like a lifesaver. And it's another kind of pill-like thing that, Kool-Aid like hard substance, but it looks like a sweet tart. If anybody know what a sweet tart is, and I think some people call them sweeties or something like that. It looks like that, and they the prettiest colors, and kids will be very attracted to that. And you know we got Halloween coming up, and I just think it's just so wrong. But I was trying to tell my sons and their wives to make sure they stress to those children, don't be in school sharing any candy or anything. Just say no thank you. You just let them know if they want candy and whatever they want, we'll get it for them. They don't have to go to school swapping nothing with their lunch, and if they see their friend eating some bubble gum or whatever, don't want none. Just wait till you get home, tell me, and I get it for you. And that's how I raise my kids anyway. When they had friends want to go to the store and steal, I made it perfectly clear to them, I work, I make good money, you don't have to go in no store to steal. If you don't have any money, don't go to the store. You know, when you go into the store, let me know, I will give you money to go to the store. And that's why I never had to deal with the stealing and stuff, because you all know kids be enticed. They can be enticed, especially if they never have money to do anything. Because I was that kid. I got caught stealing when I think I was 12 or 13. My friends had told me how easy it was to go in, and I'm hungry, so I was easily enticed. And they told me what to do, and I went in, and I got caught because I was terrible in doing the wrong thing. Terrible at it. So that's why I know it's never been my thing to do the wrong thing. I have always tried to stay above the table with everything. But so I'm just saying that you guys, if you all hadn't heard about the fentanyl, please, and they said also for grown-ups, don't be taking, you know how sometimes you'll see people say, you got any Tylenols? And they say, no, I ain't got no Tylenol, but I got this muscle relaxer. You can have one of these. They say don't be taking anybody pills and prescription and stuff, because this fentanyl they say it's gonna kill like I think they say it's gonna kill like 3 million people if you make it out on the streets. 3 million people is gonna die behind this fentanyl they just coming up with. It's a new type of fentanyl, and it's highly, highly deadly. So I was just trying to catch my grandkids. I have a couple of grandkids. They just so friendly. They so friendly, so innocent. You know, they don't think the world is bad, and anything bad is in the world. Everybody's their friend, and so I just kind of like be on the parents about it, because we didn't play that. We didn't play that, and our parents didn't play that. You know, we knew the hardcore of what could happen if you did the wrong thing. You know, my mother, she just didn't cut in the corner. She was saying, you know, if you go there acting fast, them boys would try to take advantage of you. She just tell you, you know. So I think that was a good way to keep us street smart. And who else is dealing with that kind of thing with your grandkids? You know, we all want to protect our grandbabies and stuff, and if we got any greats, you know, we want to protect them, and we don't want them to have to deal with how bad the world is. You know, we don't want to tell them that everybody's not your friend. We don't want to tell them that some grown folks are bad people. We don't want to scare them. You know, we don't want to traumatize them. So who else is dealing with that in their life today besides me and my grandkids, you know? I know, I understand where the parents are coming from as far as trying to protect them and trying to save their innocence. Want them to know, but we're living in a really wicked world right now, and you just gotta let them know. You gotta let them know if somebody walk up to them and say, "Could you help me find my dog?" Or "Do you want to pet my dog?" Don't you go. You don't go and say yes and run and pet somebody's dog. That's how they got that little girl in Florida. I think it'd been like 2, 3 years ago. It might have just been last year, but I think it was like a couple of years back. But she was just like 5 years old. And her mother had let her go to the birthday party. The birthday party was like next door or 2 doors down. And she probably went with her older brother or sister or whatever. And so the mom, she thinking everything was good. She don't let her little girl go to the birthday party. And I don't know what the little girl trying to make her way back home by herself or what, but grown folks. No met the little girl, no got the little girl, no hurt the little girl. This lady went and got this little girl and gave the little girl to her husband. How you gonna give somebody else child to your husband? And they killed that little baby. That was so sad. But that's what I'm saying. You gotta tell them. You gotta let them know to run. They in school. They tell them stranger danger, and you just gotta tell them. We cannot be so protective of them that we don't let them know how wicked the world is and how people will hurt them and people will take them. We got to tell them. And I know that's hard. That's hard for mothers and fathers and grandmothers to, you don't want to steal their innocence, but you got to tell them. You got to prepare them. You got to. Lady D they say everything come back around, okay. Sting of the Black Scorpion say, just like we didn't know that Ray Charles was a heroin addict until the movie. Don Cornelius, Lady D say, yes ma'am, I'm glad I'm a 70s baby, okay. We said that one. Yeah guys, so get your badges today. Membership is $4.99 and $9.99. Thank you, Tracy. Hey, chilling with Tracy Anderson. Hello, Granny and everyone. Tracy D is my other channel. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. All right, okay. Sagging was a derogatory term spelled backwards, used to describe a fashion. Anyway, hello, Steen of the Black Scorpion. Hello, Lady D. Yep, couldn't talk back in my house. Of course, not children were seen and not heard. You better not open up your mouth trying to get into a grown folk conversation. Oh, Lord. Well, let's say this generation, they gave them a 1-800 number. You surely did. Welcome, Lady D. Thank you for becoming a member. Yes. Black Scorpion say, welcome, Lady D. Miss Chocolate said, good evening, Granny and everyone. Willette, as soon as the children were aware of that, kids started telling their parents, you hit me, I will report you. Yeah, and I think my sons told me that. They told me that. They said, you hit me, I'm going to call 911 or something like that. I said, okay. So I'm going to beat your butt anyway. I want you to call 911, but I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to let you know what's going to happen from then. Then they might take me to jail, but they're going to take you out the house. They're going to put you with somebody you don't even know. So I gave them the real reality of that call, okay? And when I did, I bet you they didn't call 911 or never threaten me ever again to call 911. Because, I wasn't no child abuser. You only got your butt beat when you did something wrong. Lady D said, thank you, Miss Granny. I had a lot of respect and love for you. You love helping people and you appreciate your subscribers. You got a bet. And when you shout out my channel, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's right. No problem. I love doing it. I just wish that everybody did the same for everybody. I know how hard it was when I started last year, and people was only helping the people that they knew, so it was, I just had to just do it. Tracy said, yes, I used to tell Isaiah all the time in school not to take anything from kids to eat. Yeah, you got to tell your kids. Well, let's say, right, asked Granny, the peer pressure. Kelly would say, eating Miss Chocolate. Chilling with Tracy say, the hospital gave my daughter fentanyl in labor for pain. We got scared like, what the heck? Wow. I guess it's some type of muscle relaxer, but still. I know you guys were concerned about the baby, Was it going to go to the baby? If I was going to be administered some type of fentanyl, I would rather that it be in a hospital setting instead of just some type of drug on the street. So, yeah, but I see what you're saying, though. My kids are 39, 40, and 44. Never trick or treat. I would always have a party for them. Oh, that's awesome. Tracy Anderson say, that's all ages. I have friends who have lost kids in their 20s, 30s is gone. And that's sad. That's sad, Tracy. Chilling with Tracy, that's so sad. Miss Chocolate say, hey, Caliber. Hello, Miss Chocolate. Please click the like button, guys. Pierre, right. Hey, guys. Congratulate Pierre. He made it to 1,000. I was so surprised. He did a video today, and he was talking about his bike. And so I just went over to say hello like I always do. And I saw he had made it to 1,000. I said, yay, he made it. So everybody give Pierre a hand. And Pierre took his time, guys. He didn't get it the easy way. He had a few people here and there shouting him out, but he did it on his own. He got it. He got that 1,000 subscribers, and I say congratulations, Pierre. Congratulations. Now, Pierre, you see what's going on right now with the people that have somebody in the game already that's shouting them out and giving them subscribers and sending the subscribers over to subscribe to their channel. They're fighting, Pierre. They're fighting because they're saying more. But if they had to wait, like you and I, they would appreciate it more. They would appreciate it better. When they hit that 1,000, they would appreciate it if they had to put some work into it. But for somebody to just, if somebody got like 10,000 subscribers and they tell 10,000 subscribers to come and subscribe to you, you might not get 10,000, but you get 1,000 just in a week's time, in a few days. You ain't did no work, so you don't appreciate it. It's not appreciated as it would be like you and I, how we received ours. We had to work for it. I think it took you, Pierre, what, about 6-7 months? About 6-7 months, the same here with me. When I got serious about it, it took about 6 or 7 months. Even though I waited a year, but I know I wasn't asserting. I was not asserting myself fully. So that was I was my only downfall, and I was hindering myself until I got serious and I started putting myself all the way into it. Then I got my subscribers. But it still took every bit of 6 to 7 months. Yeah? Yeah. And see, we appreciate it. We appreciate, just like Lady D just said, Granny, you appreciate your subscriber. Yeah. Because I work for mine. I work for my subscribers. And nobody giving me, like, go and subscribe to Ask Granny, and then when they get upset with you, they're not saying, come from over there, go unsubscribe, We ain't got to deal with that, because what we work for, they hear, they our subscribers. But when people start giving you their subscribers, but you got to kiss the ring to keep them, you tell them to keep those subscribers, okay? Because it's just going to put you in a slump. I'd rather just get mine out the mud. That way, they true subscribers that they belong to. They're there because they want to be there, not because somebody sent them over. So remember that word of wisdom, because I have experienced it all being out here on this platform. Somebody tell their people to go subscribe to you until they get mad at you. When they get mad at you, they tell their people to go unsubscribe to you. You might lose 100 people just like that, So what good is it if they're gonna take it back? So don't fall for that trap, okay? Chilling with Tracy. Oh, what I wanted to say to you, my love. Yes, they don't support you unless it's drama channel. So what I wanted to say to you, I enjoyed your video, and I wanted you to know that you might already know, but I just like to throw little gems along the way. Just know that when you do your video, it don't have to be as long as I do these, like, couple hours. You don't have to. What you really need to focus on is your views. And people have such a short attention span. I mean, short attention span. I get more views when I do a 5-minute video than when I do a 2-hour video. And if it's really, really good, I might get people to watch most of it. But a 5-minute video, I have more views because it was short. People don't like long. Their attention span is not there anymore. They get bored real fast, and it seems like, even to me, it seems like it just takes some things forever to end, or forever to get to the good part. So focus on your timing, and know that people will get bored. So do short short videos starting off to get those views. Pierre, is also for you, because you were saying that you're trying to get your 4,000 watch hour. Short videos, Pierre. I don't care, 1 minute. Anything to keep you just want to get those views going. So 1 minute, 3 minutes, just something short. Look what I'm eating today. That's the end of the video. You know what I'm saying? And people just being out here on social media, I learned one thing about people, guys, and I guess this is everybody, so I'm not throwing shade. People are nosy, okay? People are nosy. Anything, they want to know anything and everything they can about anything and anything, okay? And that's the truth. I mean, the more I'm out here, the more I'm picking up on, wow, anything sell. People just nosy. They don't care what it is. They don't care what it is. If anybody bold enough to go in the restroom and take a squat, they'll watch that. They watch anything. If you want to do a farting section, they'll watch that. They'll watch anything. If you got false dentures, you want to take your dentures in and out, they'll watch that. They'll watch anything, okay? They'll watch anything, guys. I'm serious. I have learned all of this just being out here on this social media. I never knew, and you guys know, I used to turn lightly if I was to fly on the wall. I remember as a child, I used to hear the older people say that all the time. Man, they gonna get down in that house tonight. If only I was a fly on the wall. That's what social media have done for people. Made them to fly on the wall. They will watch anything, guys. If you're picking in your nose, they'll watch that. anything. I mean, I can't go no dirtier, but anything, they will watch it. So get your views and have fun getting the views, okay, y'all? Have fun getting your views. I see True is laughing. I see Brittany is laughing. Yeah, they anything, and that's the truth. And y'all know I'm gonna keep it real for you, cause I don't have a dog in the fight. I have no reason to try to hold another man down. I'm not even cut that way. If I eat, I want everybody to eat. You hear people saying it, but do they mean it? Talking about let's eat. Everybody want to say that, but you don't mean that in your heart. See, when I try to pass a gym here and there, I'm telling you something that I would do myself. You know? Okay. Yes, they don't support you unless it's drama, says Chilling with Tracy. And Tracy said, congratulations, Pierre. And thanks, everyone. Hello, Pierre, says Tracy Anderson. God's blessing. Willette say, congratulations. Pierre say, yes. Bless Scorpio say, congratulations, Pierre. He made it, guys. Y'all know how long we've been shouting him out. He finally got y'all. Pierre say, I see. Libra Force and congratulations. Chilling with Tracy say, yes. Pierre say, I love working hard. Yes. Chilling with Tracy say, right, Granny. Pierre say, yes, 6. Brittany say, hello, Tracy. Chilling with Tracy say, I'm growing. Slowly but slowly, I'm 398. That's okay. That's a good number. That's a good number, Tracy. But now that I don't gave you 3 more gems tonight, now you know. You know. And don't you guys forget to support her. Chilling with Tracy Anderson. She's trying to get to 1,000, guys. And I noticed another thing, Chilling with Tracy Anderson. Another gem is babies. You and Brittany. I see people that put their kids in it. They go a long way because people love kids. And children are always doing funny stuff. So yeah, I said, if my sons wasn't so strict, I would have been used my grandkids because they do some of the funniest things. I mean, you can get a kid video, guys. This is a real golden nugget what I'm finna give Tracy and anybody that got a child. What I'm finna give you guys, this is a real gold nugget right here. If you can catch that child doing something the laugh, you all know when children laugh, it is so funny to hear a baby laugh, right? If you can catch your child doing something so funny, I promise you guys, it's gonna go viral. People, I notice when I look at my TikTok channel, the people that use the babies doing that funny stuff, they be making it to 1 million, 15 million, just laughing at a kid doing something funny. Babies are jewels, guys. So y'all got the jewel in your hand. Use it. If it's okay with their parents, they'll get you there. They'll get you to the 1,000 and even more. But I tell you guys, if you ever make it to 1 million, don't forget Granny, okay? Don't forget Granny. Say, okay, Granny, now we're going to shout you out because you did give us some good nuggets. Stina the Black Scorpion. Brittany said, that's right, Granny. Short do better numbers than live for me, yeah. Tracy said, laugh out loud. True say, not a fart session, anything, True. They would sit and watch that thing for hours and laugh for hours. Chilling with Tracy said, yes, I know I did a live and didn't realize I was on that long. 95% of my video are short. I'm just doing the long for hours, okay? You are so right, Granny. They will watch anything, says Caliber. Lady D said, yes, ma'am, Granny. I don't want to feed in them negative and talking about kids. When God take me home, my channel will be here for people will see about my life. Yeah? Yeah? You better bet your family will see and your grandkids, because once you get on this social media, it's forever. It's forever. Like they said, once it goes on the internet, it's there. But they said another way. Um, Once it hits the internet, you can't take it back. So it's going to be there forever. So you might as well put something that your family going to be proud of, not something that's going to be shameful, because you never know when it's your time to leave this world and all of your stuff going to still be here. All of your stuff going to still be here. So I try to be careful on what I say, what I do, because I don't want to shame anybody. And I still say that God gave each and every one of us content creators these social media platforms for purposes. Too much is given, much is expected, or much is required. So you guys, we got to do something. We got to be great. When I say go be great, that don't mean go be the best cursor on YouTube. That don't mean that. It doesn't mean go be the sleaziest, greatest person you can be. It doesn't mean that. Go be great means to set precedence over something that people can be proud of. People can want to follow. People can always look to. Go be great means to be uplifting for someone else. Be great. Not in a mess or a shameful situation. That's not being great. You got to make your family proud, because everybody can't do this. Believe it or not, we have so many people in the world cannot come to social media and do what I'm doing right now. They just so shy and they can't do it. My mother was very, very shy. Very shy, guys. My mother was so shy. She used to be like, she could definitely not go into a restaurant by herself and eat a meal by herself. I was like that for a long time. I wouldn't dare go in a restaurant and just treat myself. I had to have somebody with me because I was too shy. I always felt like everybody was staring. I don't know. I think I just got that from my mom. But yeah, it's people that look at us as and hold us to a high standard, because they know this is something they could never do. A lot of people, they look at us with admiration. They like, wow, I wish I had the nerves to do that. My family have always looked at me that way. Because they said, you was the only one that would get on stage and perform. I used to be in every talent show, if anybody know what a talent show is. Every talent show that came to the state of Georgia, I didn't care how many people was in attendance, I would get up and sing my behind off. I love to sing, and I would try to enter in every talent show. I played sports for the public to see, not hiding behind in the backyard playing. I used to be out where people would come to the games and stuff. I just always been that type of person. I never been shy. Even though when you get up in front of those people, you do feel awkward. I wouldn't lie and tell nobody, oh, you don't. Yes, you do. Everybody has to get rid of the butterflies. You feel awkward at first until you get into it. But yeah. So always remember that this what you guys are doing. Everybody got these social media platforms. We was given this honor by God and God himself. But he wants us to do something great. He wants us to reach people. I don't know your purpose. You don't know my purpose. But I know that we all have a purpose. That's why we have these social media platforms. Okay. Tracy said to purchase Granny's merch, go to www.askgrannynow.com. Payment plans available. Pierre said, yes, you will move up. Yeah. And you know what my baby name is, Pierre? Your grandbaby. I was finna call him Bratson, but that ain't it. What's the baby name? Jackson. Yeah, Jackson. He's gonna be great on that bike with you. I'm telling you. That little guy, he's gonna bring so much attention your way. Just don't let him get hurt. Because he's so brave. He likes to go so fast, and he just wanna be just like his grandpapa, you know? So just make sure he don't get hurt, but it's just nice to see him being such a little daredevil, you know, Evel Knievel. He's not afraid. He's not scared, that's for sure. And you have taught him so much. I bet he know how to take one apart and put it back together. He will one day, if hanging with his grandpapa. He will one day, won't he? Oh, yeah? He been down before? Oh, okay. Brittany said, Katie asked me to use my inside voice last night, and everyone thought it was so funny. I didn't. See? They always catch us at our most vulnerable state, and they will get us. And one thing about children, Brittany, they're very honest. They're very honest. So one thing I thank my mom for is she would listen to me. You know, she didn't say, go somewhere and sit down. And didn't I tell you to shut up? You know, I had stuff to say. You know, I couldn't talk around grown people, but her and she would listen. And she always made me feel like I was saying things that she welcomed. You know, she would listen to me. Not only as a teenager, but as a young adult, and as I got into a womanhood, and she would listen. She would let me tell her things, and she would listen. So kids will certainly do some unexpected things that'll get you there. They will definitely get you there. Chilling with Tracy say, my biggest short got me. Ooh, wow. That's awesome. I haven't seen that, Tracy, but that's good right there. Now, that is good. You see that, Brittany? 23K. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's great. Black Stallion say, once to hit the cloud, it's there forever. Yeah. It's there forever. That's why I be shaking my head at some of these people, but they be thinking that I'm just being a busybody or just nosy. But I be like, okay. I hit the Kima. Hey, Kima. I'm sorry I didn't say hello. I'm just running my mouth. Hey, Kima. You know, I love when Kima say, okay. I love to hear Kima say that. But anyway, yes, that's why I be like, be careful. Watch what you say. Watch what you say. Okay, okay. Cuss me out. Do whatever you want to do. But your kids and your grandkids and your kids' kids and your grandkids' kids, they gonna hear you speak that way someday. And then you're gonna be ashamed. Then you're gonna feel ashamed. Because right now, you just letting it flow. You just letting it flow. I can't be caught on here talking any kind of way. Because my grandkids ain't no little kids. My grandkids are old enough they run circles around me on this social media. They know so much about it, more than me. And I tell them not to go to my channel, but you know they sneak in sometime. I think my 11-year-old grandson, he said, Granny, I be seeing you. I said, you do? I said, what you mean? He said, I be seeing you on social media. I said, I thought I told you don't be looking at that social media. He said, well, I don't look at it all the time, but sometime I'll see you. So that's why I say you never know who's watching. Never know who's watching, guys. If you got grandkids and you got kids, school age kids, and you think they don't see you acting a fool out here or saying anything coming out that mouth, stuff you should be ashamed of. No, don't do anything that you're gonna be ashamed of because you got to live it down one day. One day you're gonna have to live that down. Black Scorpion say, I'm so thankful they didn't have social media when I was out there acting a fool. You better know it. look, Black Scorpion. Woo, we skated that one, didn't we? I'd probably be so ashamed right now, cringing, because I had a mouth on me, y'all. I told you guys. I had a mouth on me and I didn't care. I had the I don't care attitude for real. I didn't care. Somebody be like, they used to say something like, don't be talking like that. Watch your mouth. I would say my response would be, F them. Cause I was big and bad, you know. I didn't care what I said. The worst thing come out of my mouth, the more of a shock that I would put on people made me feel the better, okay? That's why I'm so happy that God took that from me. I would say the most shocking thing that you would, wasn't nothing but the devil. I didn't even care, guys. I did not even care. I had the worst mouth. And I would just pull your guts out of your body. I didn't care. When I went in on you, you knew I was there. I made people cry with my mouth. I was terrible. I'm telling you. I'm just so happy that I'm not like that no more, guys. And now that I'm older, God will make you remember those bad things that you do in your life. You know, you don't get a free pass. It come back and haunt you. And you be like, I can't believe I did that. I wish I hadn't done that. If I saw that person right today, I would apologize. Yeah, I would apologize. That's what getting old does. You get the opportunity to remember all the bad things that you did in your life. All the bad things that you did in your life. I was thinking, and guys, don't take it out of context. When I speak, everybody always think I'm meaning the here and now and this little small. I be speaking global. I was thinking the other day, I said, it is so true. Well, the last president came up in conversation. And you all know he's hitting like 70, 80. I don't know how old the man is. And I was just saying, it is true what they say, the good die young. And I'm looking at how many people that has been just terrible in the world. Terrible. And they still kicking. And I just started thinking about that saying that we used to say, the only the good die young. I was like, that's true. That is true. The people that you say will bust hell wide open, and the people that you say you don't even see how they still here, God give them a whole lot of, the Lord give them a whole lot of time. Because, you know, God ain't trying to send nobody to hell. He give everybody a chance to repent. The ones that wants to. He give them so many days. If you're not already living right. You know what I'm saying? He give you so much time to get right until you just ain't got no more time. If God bless you 70, 80, 90 years, 100, and you still acting a fool, you were hell bound in the beginning. If you had all that time and you didn't never try to get right with the Lord, wow, that blows my mind. I'm so glad that God came into my life in my late 40s. You know, he started working on me in my late 40s, 50s, 60. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm still not all the way. I'm still a work in progress, but I done came a long way, guys. I done came a long way. And I done came so far, I don't even dare think about going back to how it used to be. Y'all know the song, I won't go back, can't go back to the way it used to be? For your mercy came and changed me. That's for real with me. That's a true testimony. When I tell you guys this granny right here was a terrible Tasmanian holy terror person, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I can tell you guys about it and laugh about it, chuckle a little bit, but I'm just glad I'm not that person anymore. I am not that person anymore. That's why when I be on here and I see these people, I don't really think I had anybody to get in my ear and say you shouldn't act like that and God gonna get you, cause I always feared God. And if you want to see me straighten up and walk right, just tell me God's gonna get me. I have always feared the Lord, cause they didn't start that in us when we were very young, like 10, 11, 12, going to church. Anything we did, God gonna get you, and we couldn't dare swear. If you swear, you cussing God, you cussing God, you cussing God. We couldn't swear and that kind of stuff. You know, the older people, they did a number on us. They did a real number on us. Like I said, if you talk that to your parent, you was sitting up there waiting on that thunderbolt to come out of heaven and strike you down and that kind of stuff. It was crazy. It was crazy. Everybody say hello to Kima. Scorpio say I'm an introvert. Oh, I cannot believe that, because what you said the other night, I said, I can't believe you such a sweet person with such a name, and you said, and I will sting you too. I don't forget now that I told you I don't forget stuff when people say things. So when you say, and I sting you, that didn't sound much like an introvert, okay? It made me say, ooh. He got it. He got it. Been down before, okay. The kids telling the truth, Granny. Laughing, said Brittany. Let's see, that missed somebody. All right, I'll go down. Okay. Yes, ma'am, you have to put this aside when you have small children. I do always. Hello, Kima says, chilling with Tracy Anderson. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. One of my grandson's birthday, the baby just turned 1. That's beautiful. Tell them everybody to say happy birthday. Don't make me sing now. I saw that baby. That baby was so cute. That's the 1-year-old that on your last video I saw. I saw him. He's a cutie. Brittany said happy birthday to the baby. Miss Chocolate say, Miss Dorothy, good evening. Don't forget to click the like button, says Caliber, on your visit. Thank you. Thank you, Caliber. Wait a minute. I think I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Okay. Chilling with Tracy Anderson. Say hello, Akima. One of my grandchildren. Okay. I think I read that one. Don't forget to click the like button. Marvis say, hello, Granny, Tracy, Chet. I overslept this morning. Hate I miss you all. We'll just do the replay. It was good. The prayer was good. Great prayer. Great morning prayer. And anytime you guys miss me live, do the replay. It's just as powerful as watching me live. Chilling with Tracy said thanks. Tracy said hi Marvis. Hi Marvis. The Scorpion said you couldn't been no worse than I was. I thank God every day. I tell you what, when I talk about myself and you be telling me about yourself, I know. I read your words and I say, yeah, Steen of the Black Scorpion, she was a lot like me. Oh, I was a lot like her. We was something else in our young days. Did everything we were big and bad enough to do. We will definitely be there tomorrow, Marvis. Love to see you. Thank you, Tracy. That's true. If you mess with me, Lady D said, yes, ma'am. I'm 46, had a stroke in a pandemic, and I'm here, and God got me. That's my journey of my channel. I'm completely different from them. I feel short sometimes, but I'm working on me. Amen. That's great. We all fall short. That's what I try to tell people, Lady D. It's not over till it's over. Just because you fall down, you get up and you keep going. You try again. You don't fall down and stay down. When you find yourself doing the wrong thing or not living right or you feel like you fell from grace some type of way, you don't just stay there. You just pick yourself up, grab that Bible, you ask God to forgive you and you repent and you just start over. Start over. No matter how many times. You would have loved our word of inspiration this morning. I don't know whether you was here or not. I don't remember you being there, but it was saying that you always know that you are special. I think that was the name of it, Tracy. And it was talking about how when you fall short, you just get up and you try again and again and again, until God take the life from you, take the breath out your body. Just keep trying. Don't give up on you. And I love that. That was really, really good. And we so happy to have you, Lady D. So happy to have you. It takes a lot for my stingers come out. You're right, Dorothy. You're a sweet, sweet lady. You ain't got me food. It takes a lot for your stingers to come out. Yeah, you're a sweet person. Happy birthday to your grandson, Tracy. Tracy says, happy birthday to your grandson. Sing, Granny. No, don't make me. Malvin say, hello, Keller. How are you? Blessing for you, Lady D. True say, we all fall short just as long as we don't stay there. That's right. Happy birthday to your grandson, says Miss Chocolate. I'll get me a little sip of water. Chilling with Tracy Anderson say, yes, August 31st was his birthday. Another grandson had a birthday a week later and didn't get any views but 6. Okay. Don't forget to also stop by Grand Apparel at grannynow.com. Yes, guys, if you ever want to look in at my t-shirts, mugs, tote bags, and face masks, I have a little store over there that you guys can go to. The face mask is still popular for me. I still wear mine everywhere I go, especially when I go inside. But it's www.xgrannynow.com. Okay, chilling with Tracy say, I was in your live when you were telling your story. Tracy said, yes, Granny, we fall down, but we get up. You better say it. And what they say, a sinner is a saint that just fell down. But you get back up again. That's right. Yes, I seen it later. I overslept this morning. Thank you. Lady D, TV. Mm-hmm. Yes, chilling with Tracy Anderson. I appreciate you doing that. Yes. So guys, that was really, really fun reading your comments and everything. But so if you guys want to let me borrow y'all babies and stuff so I can do me a viral video, me and that baby, I think we'll be in the we have to go to the drawing board at least once a day. Cause that baby's gonna make somebody laugh. You all should see the one where I'm watching the TikTok channel where the man, he woke his baby girl up, and when she wakes up, she sit up on the bed, he wake her up from her nap. I don't know how many of you guys have saw it, so she be rubbing her eyes. So he keep telling her to come on, so she mad at him. And she's no older than a year. So she's mad at him. She got a little bonnet on her head. Cutest thing you want to see. So he keeps saying, come on, come on. So she keep rubbing her eyes like she don't hear him. Then she kind of like turn her back to him. And so the mom say, you hear your daddy? You're not going to go to him? She shake her head like that. She mad because he woke her up. That thing is really funny to me. And she got 1.6 million views for that video. That was it. That was it. So I don't know how many of you guys got TikTok channels, but TikTok, you only just do like a video, a little short video for a minute to 3 minutes. I think you can go up to 10, but that's too long. Just do something short, like a 3-minute video. And if you go viral on TikTok, you know, your name is gonna get out there. And people gonna just follow you around to wherever you are. And so if you get like 1 million views on TikTok, you might can get at least 100,000 of those people to follow you to YouTube. So just play around with it, guys. You all gonna be great. You all are gonna be great. Yes, but I don't do a lot of stuff because I'm trying to nail it. True. I'm trying to nail it. So yeah, I am. And Facebook too. So I just got my new laptop, so now I can do more stuff. So yeah, I'm at the drawing board right now trying to figure out some stuff. I'm trying to figure out the stuff, but I noticed that a lot of people who say they don't watch me and stuff on YouTube, I find a lot of people saying the same thing I be say it in my video. I find people doing the same content on what I did content on. And these are people that say they never watch me, but I was like, didn't I just say that in my video? Okay, so they didn't watch me, but they started doing the same thing. So I'm more popular than anybody would think I am, because people don't come over, but they constantly watch my videos and take little parts out that I'm talking about, like what I'm talking about now, and they put their own spin on it, but they still taking stuff that I'm saying that really makes a lot of sense. And also, it's very enlightening to talk about something other than social media BS, because grown people on social media fighting. I heard somebody on the news earlier today, they were saying that it was these 2 girls that got killed in Florida. Somebody gunned both of them down, and they was young too. I think they were like 18, 19. They was young. They was 2 pretty young African American girls, and they both got gunned down today. And the uncle, one of them was saying that he's just so tired of watching all the violence, even on social media. Everybody fighting. He said everybody's fighting. He said the government's fighting. So everybody on social media is fighting, and he's not lying. That's why I'm saying people are tired. People are tired of all of this mess. It's nobody's trying to get along. Somebody gotta want to do something different. I mean, come on, guys. Somebody gotta want to. If we just knew how to work together, if we just knew how to work together and everybody stopped being so selfish and having this me mentality and my, and I, we could be great. It's such a small number of people in this sector, and it blows my mind. It just blows my mind because I heard another content creator say something, and it's quite true. We all have the same subscribers, the same supporters, It's just the same supporter watch the same people. And it's just such a small number when we have 1 billion views on YouTube. 1 billion views per day. If you guys can just wrap your mind around or wrap your brain around that number. 1 billion views per day. Why don't we have more views over here? Everybody's not in for that infighting. All of that fighting, tearing each other down, all that cussing. It's a lot of people don't like that cursing, guys. You shooting yourself in the foot every time you start cursing. It's so important for us to learn to use our words. Now, I understand. You're going to get upset sometime and want to curse everybody out. I understand that. I'm not a fool. I'm human. I understand that. But to base your video and your content on that kind of language every single day, now that's the crazy part. Now, anybody can get upset and mad and fuss somebody out one time, but people don't want to hear that every day. You're turning off so many people when you're thinking it's okay. It's just a small group of people that's okay with it. Because we got those people that go along to get along. We do have that group of people. They don't care about nothing. They just go along to get along. You can do any. They kind of put you in the mind of the people that I was describing early on when I say you can do anything and they'll follow you. No, they just want to see it. They don't care what you're spitting out your mouth, blowing boogers out your nose. They don't care what you're doing. They just want to watch. They don't care what you're doing. But to be on your platform talking about that Hurricane Ian in Florida, how many people is going to lose their everything that they work for, their homes, their cars. I had the craziest dream last night. The dream was, I don't know what was going on. I don't know when I went to sleep and my subconscious mind was thinking about the storm, because when I sleep at night, I turn everything off. So my mind is not still being fed with stuff, right? I turned everything off. But I had this dream that it was a lot of cars. We was like on a freeway. But the freeway was flooded with water. Flooded. I mean, water all the way up to the hood of the cars. But it was full of cars. And people was in the cars. They wasn't dead or anything, but they was still trying to drive in all the water. And I thought that was crazy. When I woke up this morning, I said, wow, why did I dream of that? That was a crazy dream. You know, people, we all know that a car cannot drive in water. It'll flood out. You know, everything will flood out. But yeah, the freeway was packed full of traffic, like on a busy traffic day. Full of traffic. But the water was all the way up to where the windows are on your car. All the way up to the window. And they were just full of people. All the cars, people were still trying to go. And I had told my son, don't go that way. And he went that way anyway. I said, I told you not to go that way. And we had to get out the car and go to the side. And it was just a crazy dream. But So, you know, it's just so many things that people are interested in. And I know people love children. You guys can, people can be talking about the different things that the kids are going through in high school. It's got to be something that's going to bring us together than to tear us apart. Um, you all know that what's going on in this sector, it's been going on for so long. It just gotten worse. Where people really set out to destroy each other. It all started with the doxing and the running the background chats and whatever all the stuff that they was doing, getting into your family and taking pictures, and then they got the subscribers and the supporters recording what you say, and then these people want to be close with you, and they want to talk to you like you all are personal friends and family, and they want to call you when you're not live and talk to you. But all of that was all well and fine in the beginning, but then it got treacherous. It got treacherous when you have people unknowingly recording you. Thank you, Tracy. Everybody help me thank Tracy for my support. Tracy support Granny like no other. Thank you, Tracy. I love you. You know I love you, love you, love you. You always giving into the platform. And I just, you know, I wish I had 1,000 of you. I wish I had 1,000 of you. You're so awesome, and I just really appreciate the support that you give me. I wish I had so many other people supporting me the way that you do. You know, you don't just talk about it, you be about it. You know, actions speak louder than words. And I like that. So anyway, guys, so I just wish, I try to be the leader and I try to do different things, but you know, it's going to take more than just me. It's going to take other people, the new people that's coming in. I pray that God send more people in that want to talk about him on their platform. So it won't just be me, you know. I wish God send more people in that just want to read the Bible. Like, I read the Bible in the morning. We can have somebody to read the Bible at 12, noon. We can have somebody to just read the Bible at night, you know, and just before people go to bed, you know, just read a couple of scriptures, you know. I pray that we get that. I don't ever want anybody to make me feel hopeless, like there's no remedy that we're never gonna be a better people. This is it. I refuse to accept that, because that's how the enemy wants you to think. That's how the devil wants you to think, that this is it. This is it. It don't get any better. It just get worse and worse and worse. And guess what I say? The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. God's people are strong and they will prevail. We just got to have more people, instead of talking about God, they got to be about God, you know? Everybody like, I love the Lord, Granny, and God don't like no mess, and God gonna get you for that, and they love to talk about God, but then I see them in the worst chats. They be in the worst chat talking about spirit of discernment. I got spirit of discernment, but you in the worst chat talking. Make that make sense? Oh, Granny, you just straddling the fence. You just straddling the fence. You lukewarm, but they be in the worst chats talking to me. I'd be like, I can't take these people serious. I can't even listen to them. Because you got to be about it. Just like Jesus said, I'm about my Father's business. You got to be about it. You can't just be talking about it. Anybody can talk a good game. Show me. Show me. Show me what you're working with. Don't tell me. Show me. I try to show you. I try to show you what I'm working with. If seeing isn't believing, then ain't nothing I can do for you. Ain't nothing I can do for you. But you ain't gonna just talk when it comes to telling me nothing. If you can't show me, then don't tell me. Because I believe what I see. Seeing is believing. Yeah. Sting of the Black Scorpion say, thanks, Tracy. Lady D said, thanks, Tracy. Chilling with Tracy say, thank you, Tracy. Yay, Tracy. I told Tracy, guys, she's very famous over here. Sometimes I think the people just come to say hello to Tracy. And this is so funny. We get a bit laugh off that. So where are we? Yes. So Tracy said, you're welcome, guys. Yay. So are you all ready for this weather change? Y'all ready for the weather to change? I can't wait to get that hour that we lost when it's spring forward. I'm ready for it to fall back. Give me my hour back. I'm ready for my hour to come back. And I was talking to the Lord, and I was telling him, I said, God, can nobody tell me time have not speeded up? I used to try to blame it on just getting older, and we know better, but as kids, you know how time took forever. Let me tell you guys, I don't care what nobody say. You cannot tell me time have not speed up. Time has speed up. You cannot convince me that it's still the same time like it was back in the 70s, in the late 60s, early 70s when we was kids. Time is just going like this. I was like, man, slow down. Wow, time going by so fast, so fast. And it was almost like, I thank God for, when I lost my mom, I thank God because I don't know what took place during that time, but I know I was working, and I was just so busy. I was almost too busy to moan. I did have my breaking down time, but my mom made us promise, guys. She made us promise her that we would not cry. What type of promise is that? That we would not cry at her funeral. I'm not kidding. We could not cry. Everybody had to hold their tears back, right? But she said, when you get to your private time, when you get to yourself, then you can have your moment to moan. So that was hard. So I think by her doing that, I never had the time to moan. And then I started working these good jobs, and people put me on give me all this responsibility and stuff like that. And time went by so fast. Before I knew it, I said, dog, you mean to tell me my mom been gone 5 years? It seemed like it was just yesterday. 5 years went by like lightning speed, guys. I didn't even realize that much time had went by. And I still had never really just moaned. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that's good, because I have always known that I'm going to see her again in the afterlife, or when it's my time. And that was just something that I always felt in my heart. And I think I also believe God's word when he say, if you live right and you follow my commandment, you'll see your loved ones again. So I never felt like I had lost her. I just say, I see you when it's my time, see you when I see you. I never said goodbye. So I be trying to tell people that. So yeah, I have something to look forward to. So that's why I try to be right, live right, Yes, Scorpions say, it seemed like we just hit 2020. on it seems like we just hit 2000 and we already at 2023. Where did the time go, guys? I mean, it's doing leaps and bounds. It's just going by so fast. And another thing, guys, I want y'all to take notice of is, I heard somebody say this, and it's true. The young people are dropping like flies. The young people, their life are being just sniffed out so fast. And look how the older people living so long. The older people living much, much longer. And the young people just falling off. So you got to scratch your head and say, Lord, my God, what's going on? Why are we losing so many young people? They are the future. They are the one that is supposed to keep the generations going. They are the one that are supposed to build, because we're so old now. We can't do all the stuff that we did when we was vibrant in our 20s and 30s. You know what I'm saying? And our young folks, they passing away at late teens, early 20s. A lot of them not even making it to 30. And I mean, everything, not just gun violence. I'm talking about diseases. I'm talking about all the elements and stuff that people deal with: cancer, diabetes, strokes, heart attacks. They're dying of everything. I tell you guys, we never heard of so many kids having heat strokes. We used to stay outside all day long and play in 100+ degree weather all day long. Only thing we do is stop, go have those little short water breaks, and keep going. These young folks now, football practice outside collapse. Exercising outside collapse. They just dropping. And I'm just scratching my head and saying, Lord, why? What was different about us and them? We endured some things. And it's just weird. It's weird to see. And that's why everybody should just pray without ceasing. Like God say, pray, 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 pray. And you guys know, when the praises go up, the blessings come down. Everybody know that, right? Praise him, praise him, praise him, y'all. Praise him. When the praises go up, the blessings come down. The blessings come down. I heard this lady say today that the reason why some of these content creators act the fool on their platform with all that cussing and carrying on, and they doing anything for money, the person said because they maybe they never had anything before, and they just not used to, they never had anything, and now they're beginning to have things that they never had before. So that's why they go so hard and act the fool. But when I heard that person say that, and they said because they are not used to, maybe they came from a place where they never had, like poverty, and they just not used to having nice things. Now that they got the nice thing, they just don't know how to act, and they're afraid they're gonna lose it or something like that. They never had money or something. But when they said that, it made me think of me. And I said, that ain't true. Because somebody said in the comment, I'm used to money. Money don't rule me or something like that. But these people, we see these people doing anything for the money. And the money is not a whole lot of money. It's little money. And people selling their soul over to the devil for little money, just doing bad, crazy stuff for little money. But I was thinking about, I said, well, I came from poverty. Poor. We was poor. And money still do not rule me, guys. I still won't do anything for money. You can offer me $1 million, but if it's $1 million to kill somebody, you can keep that $1 million. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do anything for money. If you offer me $1 million for just anything bad to, I was finna say rob a bank, but that don't make any sense, but anything. I'm not going to do anything for money. So I don't buy that. I don't buy these people doing this because of money. It's a lot of us came from a place where we didn't have anything. That's why the people got along so well, because we would go borrow sugar from the neighbors and they would come borrow bread from us, and that's how we all just helped each other. It was a real community. When they say it take a village to raise a child, that's how it was where I came. Everybody raised everybody's children. When you saw them doing wrong, you say something. I'm going to tell your mama. Come on, I'm going to take you home and tell your mama what you're doing. You know, it took a village. And people just started getting mean, and they started wanting to hurt people. Who told you to put your hand on my child? That's how we have always done it. That's how our people did it. We helped each other. We helped each other with your children. You never had to worry about your kids. When your kids left your home, it still was 30 other eyes watching your child. Couldn't nobody approach or touch that child because somebody would come out, tell that child, you need to go home. Tell that other person, leave that child alone. You need to go about your business, leave that child alone. You know, people don't do that anymore. They don't say anything. Hey, Lois, people don't say anything. They just let stuff happen. And that's where we falling short. Have a blessed evening, says Tracy. Who's leaving, Tracy? Yes, Granny, says Tracy. Good night, says Scorpion. Scorpion say, yeah, if the Lord let me live to see it, I'll be 63. November 7th. Thank you, Jesus. Bless Scorpion say, drink out the water hose. Oh, that used to be fun for children, right? That used to be the best taste of water, but they messed the water up. Now the water tastes like milk. We ain't had to drink bottled water. That's right. That's right, Dorothy. Hello, Granny, says Lois and everybody. Tracy say, hey, Lois. Tracy, I can't make my comments come down no more. Going in the wrong direction. I couldn't drink out the water hose, says Tracy. Oh, Tracy, we was like 7, 8, 9 years old, and that water used to come out so cool, and it used to be so good. I told you we don't play it in 100-degree weather all day long. You welcome, your body welcome that water. That water used to be some good water before they kept working up under the streets and messing with the water and hooking this pipe to that pipe and this pipe to that pipe, and they just messed up the whole water system to where people had to start drinking bottled water. But it was a time. There was a time where the water was really good and pure and delicious. There was a time. So guys, I want to thank you all so much for joining me and reminiscing with me about the then and the now. I love these type of conversation. Kelly would say that was our energy drink. Water out the water hose. Yes. We used to have so much fun. If we wasn't drinking it, we was squirting it on each other. Tracy said we had well water. I heard that was some good water now. I never had well water. But I heard it was really good fresh water though, Tracy. I heard it was really good fresh waters. But guys, um, this is such an awesome time for us to come together as children of the Lord and just talk and reminisce about the time when things was different and how we can make a difference in the world today and how people need to just fall on their knees and ask God to forgive them and just start trying to do something different. Let's deliver a message to the people. It's a lot of people hurting and lost and just need that word. Just need that word. But we don't have enough people wanting to deliver the word. But thank you guys so much. Thank you, my bushwhackers. I enjoyed you guys. Oh, wow. Kelly said they call well water Ed water. Yuck. Tracy's laughing. He said, we call well water Ed water. Scorpion said, Caliber, yes. Lois say, we were poor too, but we all as one. It wasn't just a village for the children. It was a village for everyone. That's right. That's what I said. It was a real community. Everybody looked out for everybody. Nobody, we was all poor. So if you had, the neighbor had. You know, it was just that type of neighborhood. Everybody looked out for everybody. And we lost that. We lost that. We lost the respect. We lost, money took over. I think money took over. And then I think it left from being we to I. The I syndrome took over. Me, that took over. No more we, no more us. You know, they start making songs, so they had to desensitize us. So it would say, it was a song that said, what you mean we? What you mean we, white man? Or what you mean we? Something like that. And they started right there. They started desensitizing us with that we stuff. We stopped saying we and started saying me. Me. And I. Forgot about the we and the us. Yeah. Kelvin said that's what it smelled like. Oh, really? I've heard that. The world is so messed up. This generation would never experience we had as children. We would have to worry about all the toxic waste. Yeah, they just, you know, the mass production took over, money took over. When they realized they could make so much money, and then they said, okay, so it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna fall by the side of the road, but it's all about the money, you know. It ain't gonna kill everybody, but it's gonna kill a lot of people, you know. Just like I think about the Johnson & Johnson products, allegedly, in my opinion, I found out a lot of things that I didn't even know, that they was around for a long time, and they was coming up with these different remedies for different things, and people was dying, and nobody never knew why, and it always linked back to something from that. But that was just something that I heard somebody talking about. I don't know how true it is. That's why I said allegedly. So, you know, we're just talking. We finna end it right now, but yeah. That'll be a story for another time. I'll tell you guys about that another time when I read my copyright disclaimer. Lois say, happy birthday to your grandson. Chilling with Tracy Anderson. Okay, guys, I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the morning. Bye.